Have you ever felt that invisible pull, that force that shapes your choices, your relationships, and even how you see yourself? This is the power of desire. It's a fundamental part of what makes us human. And there's one figure from mythology who embodies this force perfectly: Aphrodite. But here's a question to start with. Are you driven by what you desire, or by the need to be desired? The answer might change how you see everything. When we hear the name Aphrodite, we immediately think of love, beauty, and romance. But she's so much more than that. In Greek mythology, her origin story is epic. She was born from the sea foam, a symbol of primordial, untamed beauty. Aphrodite represents the magnetic pull of attraction, the art of seduction, and that undeniable sense of personal value that makes someone captivating. This isn't just about finding a partner. It's about the vital, creative energy that drives us to connect, to create, and to feel alive. So often, we dismiss desire as something superficial, a fleeting want. But psychologically, it's one of the most powerful drivers we have. It's the engine that can push us toward incredible personal growth, learning new skills, or building a life we love. But it has a flip side. When unchecked, this same desire can twist into emotional dependency, where our happiness hinges entirely on someone or something outside of ourselves. Our deepest desires are intimately connected to our sense of self-worth and our very identity. They tell a story about what we believe we're missing or what we believe will make us whole. This brings us to a crucial distinction: the thin line between love and attachment. True love, in its healthiest form, is a free and mutual exchange of energy, affection, and respect. It's about choosing to be with someone, not needing them to feel complete. Attachment, on the other hand, is rooted in fear, the fear of loss, the fear of being alone. This is where desire can turn into a desperate emotional need. The feeling is no longer, "I want to be with you," but "I can't live without you." That shift is where the problems begin. Why do we fall into this trap? Often, it's because of a deep-seated need for emotional validation. We seek recognition and affection from others as proof of our own worth. Feeling desired by someone else can feel like the ultimate confirmation that we are valuable, attractive, and important. It's a powerful feeling, but it's also a dangerous one. When we rely on external validation to feel good about ourselves, we hand over our power. We start performing for approval instead of living authentically, and the validation from others slowly replaces genuine self-love. This is where we encounter Aphrodite's shadow side. Her myths aren't just filled with romance. They're also packed with jealousy, rivalry, and obsession. Think of the Trojan War, a decade-long conflict sparked by a dispute over who was the most beautiful. Aphrodite's power, when misused, leads to manipulative seduction and destructive competition. When we repress our own desires, they don't just disappear. They fester, leading to frustration, bitterness, or a profound sense of emptiness. The shadow of desire is what happens when this powerful energy has no healthy outlet. And this archetype is alive and well in our modern world. Just look at social media. It's a giant stage for the seduction archetype. We carefully craft our profiles, post our best moments, and wait for the likes and comments to roll in. It's a culture of constant validation, where our digital approval ratings can directly impact our real-world self-esteem. We're constantly comparing our lives, our bodies, and our successes to the curated highlight reels of others. This comparison culture is the modern Trojan War, a battle for validation that often leaves us feeling more insecure than ever. But let's be clear, desire itself is not the enemy. When we channel it correctly, it's the source of our greatest creative and vital energy. This isn't just about romantic or sexual desire. It's the desire to write a book, to start a business, to learn a new language, or to make a difference in the world. It's the fire of enthusiasm, the drive that gives us a sense of purpose. When we are connected to our healthy desires, we feel vibrant, engaged, and fulfilled. It's the force that gets us out of bed in the morning, excited about what the day holds. The key, then, is to balance our inner Aphrodite. It's about learning to integrate this powerful force of desire without losing ourselves in it. This means cultivating self-validation. It means learning to be your own source of love and approval, so that the affection you receive from others is a beautiful bonus, not a desperate necessity. When you can do that, you break free from emotional dependency. You start building relationships, both romantic and platonic, that are more conscious, more authentic, and infinitely healthier. Your connections become based on genuine choice, not on need. So what happens if we go to the other extreme and try to reject Aphrodite altogether? It's just as dangerous. Rejecting desire leads to emotional repression. We become numb, cut off from our feelings and from the things that make life rich and meaningful. We might find it difficult to form deep, intimate connections with others because we've shut down the very part of us that drives connection. We might retreat into excessive rationality, living entirely in our heads, disconnected from our hearts, our bodies, and our intuition. Life becomes a sterile, black and white experience, devoid of passion and color. Ultimately, Aphrodite offers us a powerful path to self-knowledge. If you truly want to understand who you are, look at what you desire. Your desires are a map to your inner world. They reveal your values, your fears, your dreams, and your unmet needs. What are you passionate about? What makes your heart beat faster? What do you secretly yearn for? The answers to these questions don't just tell you what you want. They tell you who you are at your core. The link between desire and identity is unbreakable. So, we come full circle. Desire is a double-edged sword. It has the power to liberate us, to fuel our creativity, and to lead us to profound connections. But it also has the power to imprison us in cycles of dependency, jealousy, and a constant, draining search for validation. Remember, Aphrodite was born from the sea, a force of nature that can be both beautiful and terrifying. The power is not in conquering desire, but in learning to surf its waves. Healthy love, and a healthy life, always begins from within. It starts with learning to desire your own life, your own growth, and your own happiness. Which brings me back to one final, crucial question for you to reflect on. Do you truly want to love, or do you just want to be loved? Think about it. Thanks for watching, and if this resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.